Hey everybody, and welcome back. Ian here with Extension's Youth Horticulture Education Program, and today we're going to be talking about an icon of the Mojave Desert, the Joshua tree, or Yucca brevifolia. Before we begin, a brief word on taxonomy and scientific names. Taxonomy is the science of classifying and organizing living things. Without going into too much detail, the tree of taxonomy begins with the kingdoms, animals, plants, fungi, etc., as its trunk, and then branches off from there into phylum, order, class, family, genus, and then species. We've talked a bit about plant families before when we talked about Sahara mustard and sow thistle. Families share many characteristics in common, the way cousins in an extended family might. For instance, plants in the Asteraceae family, such as sunflowers, daisies, lettuce, and sow thistle, all have a special composite flower head consisting of multiple flowers. The scientific name derives from a combination of the two branches of the taxonomy tree that come after the family branch, genus and then species. As a species within the Yucca genus, Yucca brevifolia, commonly called a Joshua tree, shares many characteristics in common with other yuccas. Most notably, it shares a common taxonomic family of pollinators, the Yucca moths. Each species of yucca, including the Joshua tree, co-evolved with its very own species of yucca moth in the Tegaticula genus. These moths are their associated yucca species' only pollinators. That's pretty amazing if you think about it. Over the course of millions of years, yuccas and their corresponding moths co-evolved, with the moths laying their eggs snugly next to their preferred flower's ovaries, while their weird tentacle mouth parts deliberately and precisely pollinate the flower in order to guarantee that the seeds will form for their caterpillars to eat when they hatch. When the caterpillars have eaten enough, they chew themselves out of the yucca fruit, fall to the ground, and burrow into a cocoon stage until the following spring. This is the problem for Joshua trees, though. Climate change is disrupting the flowering patterns of Joshua trees, and some of them have been reported to have flowered in the late fall instead of the spring. If these disruptions persist for several years in a row, the Joshua tree's unique yucca moth pupae emerge with no place to lay their eggs, and a whole generation of pollinators is completely missed. Since the Joshua tree has only that one pollinator, if its pollinator dies, they can't pollinate the Joshua tree flowers when they do bloom, and so fewer eggs are laid, and a feedback loop occurs where the populations of both Joshua trees and their associated yucca moths, the Tegaticula synthetica, begin to dwindle. Here's the good news, though. You can help plant more Joshua trees, which will give them an opportunity to produce more flowers, which in turn will help more of their yucca moths be able to reproduce. In the very next episode, I'm going to show you how to track down Joshua tree fruit that has already dropped its caterpillars, from which you can gather seeds to plant some Joshua trees. Be sure to follow YHEP and other extension programs at facebook.com/UNRExtension.